Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to go over how you actually make wealth in real estate. So I'm going to take a $100,000 house, and there's a lot of numbers on this board, but we're going to take this down one at a time. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the rental income that you make from real estate investing, because that's obviously the number one way you make money, right? So let's just say we bought a $100,000 house, put a 20% down payment. That means we put down $20,000 on this house, which is 20% of $100,000, and we're going to rent it out, let's say, for $1,500 per month. You have a mortgage, and then you also have expenses every month as well. So the mortgage and expenses, let's just estimate that to be about $1,000, which means that at the end of the day you take home $500 per month, right? That's $1,500 minus $1,000 in expenses and mortgage, and that means you take $500 per month, and cash flow is what we call it. Now the second thing real estate actually makes money is through appreciation. Now the standard appreciation throughout the US average is about 3% per year. So if we multiply $100,000 by 3%, that means we have $3,000 per year in appreciation off of our $20,000 down payment. Now the last part we're going to talk about is the loan pay down. That's the third way you make money in real estate. Now every single month, a little bit of the payment, your mortgage payment, will go towards the interest, and a little bit of it will go towards the principal. Now in this case, we're going to assume about $100 per month goes towards the principal, which slowly pays off your loan. That means at the end of the year, you'll have about $1,200 that gets paid off, of the house that gets paid off every single year. So when we add up all of these items, the rental income or cash flow from that, the loan pay down, and the appreciation on the house, we actually get a pretty large amount. So it's $6,000 per year in cash flow, plus $3,000 per year in appreciation, plus $1,200 per year in loan pay down, which equals $10,200 per year. And if we divide that by how much we put down on the house, which was $20,000, it's about 50% return on investment, because 10,000 divided by 20,000 is about 50%. So you can see how real estate is actually more of a 30 to 50% return on investment versus the stock markets, which is like 7 to 12% return every year. And that's how you actually make so much money in real estate. And imagine for me for a second, with inflation, actually things like rent and appreciation goes up. So rent will go up maybe about 3 to 5% per year. So that cash flow number, the first metric, will actually go up, and appreciation, which was the second metric we talked about, will go up as well. And so real estate is kind of one of the best ways to hedge against this massive inflation that we see. And so that's why I recommend everyone to try to buy now as soon as possible, because the Fed is actually raising the interest rates. I'll show you real quickly how interest rates affect your mortgage payment. And the Fed is actually raising interest rates so much so that the mortgage rate will probably go from 5%, where it's around now, like 5.5% now, all the way up to 8% on a single family home that you buy in 2022, like late 2022 or to maybe mid 2023. That's a kind of where we expect the rates to be, anywhere between 8 to even 12%. I'll show you real quickly how an interest rate of 8% actually affects your mortgage. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. So this is how interest rates will affect how much you're paying on your mortgage for your house. Let's say we're buying a $300,000 house. Now at a 5% interest rate, you'll be paying $1,688 per month, including taxes and insurance in that. If you increase the interest rate to 6%, now you're paying $1,840 per month, which is about $150 increase. When you increase it from 6% to 7%, that increases to $2,000. Again, about $160 per month increase. And then when you increase that to 8%, which is what we expect to reach by the end of 2022 or mid 2023, that increases your mortgage payment to $2,160 per month on the same $300,000 house. Now, there can be an argument that, okay, rising interest rates decrease affordability, therefore what's going to happen is the housing market will go down a bit, or housing prices will get cheaper. Now, that's not necessarily true, because the housing supply right now is so low. We still have a very low inventory on the market. In fact, they're not even doing a lot of new construction now because people are worried the prices will go down. But that in turn actually decreases the supply. And with so many people looking for housing, we still have a very strong housing demand. So it's not guaranteed that prices will go down. They might soften a bit, and maybe some cities it might go down a bit. But for the most part, I'd rather have you guys lock in your rate now, get that, $1,688 per month, rather than have to pay another $500 and have to pay like $2,160 per month on a $300,000 house. And that's why it's so important to try to lock in your rate as soon as possible. Get that fixed rate 30-year mortgage before rates go up, before that happens in 2023. Hopefully this was very helpful for you guys and really jumpstarts your journey on the real estate investing, because it just makes so much more wealth compared to the stock market, especially now where the stock market in general is down 20%. I highly recommend you guys start investing in real estate. This is probably one of the best times to get in, especially with inflation, because it's one of the best hedges against inflation. With hedges, by the way, that means it protects against inflation. So I'll see you guys on the next week's video. Please like and subscribe, and also share this video if you feel like it was super helpful information for you, and maybe some people can get a little bit more education around real estate investing. Thank you so much.